with 15 points. And the Bulls recapture the lead.
And with that little foot fake, Pippen froze Worthy, who still is not running the floor completely free with the bad ankle.
Magic backing Levingston. Pippen over to help, freeing up Worthy. Yes. Well, Pippen looked to help out on Magic Johnson, and the Lakers took advantage. They lead 69-68.
The thinking is almost the same for both guys, Pippen and Worthy. You wanted to shoot from the outside, but both of them are getting just a step beyond the free throw line. They'll nail those.
Here's Pippen. A minute 5 to go in the third quarter. Cartwright steps out on Worthy. Grant over. Divac played by Pippen on a switch. A good pass from Paxson. Grant has been off.
And Grant had Magic pinned on his back right under the front of the rim. Just couldn't convert.
Grant wanted a foul call. Here's Magic from downtown. Magic Johnson with a dramatic three-pointer to give the Lakers a 72-68 lead. And that leads to the timeout taken by the Bulls. So Magic Johnson with 2 field goals. He hits the 3. And earlier in this third quarter, he hit a shot with the 24-second clock running down.
And that shouldn't surprise you. In 14 playoff games, he had already taken 57 three-point attempts in the playoffs.
It'll be 29 and 9/10 seconds remaining in the third when play is resumed, and it will be Chicago ball. This is a Los Angeles Laker franchise that won 5 NBA titles in the 1980s. These are the new LA Lakers. Gone are a fellow by the name of Pat Riley, Kareem, Michael Cooper, Orlando Woolridge, all important pieces in previous championship runs. But it is a new cast of characters, and the front line has done the job right throughout the playoffs, and that has been the case here today. Worthy, Divac, and Perkins have severely outplayed the Chicago Bull front line, and this could be a major factor throughout the playoffs. They certainly have the size and the quickness up front. Here's Jordan with time running down in the third. Paxson. Magic on the rebound, and the foul is called. A holding foul. That's 3 on Jordan.
There's that same guy again, Michael Jordan, trying to come up from behind Magic to deflect the ball.
Final seconds of the quarter. Magic for 3. Yes! Magic Johnson again from downtown. 0.6 of a second, and time has run out. So Magic Johnson supplying the firepower. Here in the third quarter, he's hit a couple of threes. Magic with 14 points in all, along with his 9 assists. Well, Michael Jordan won the early rounds, but you sense there is magic in the air here in Chicago. And we'll be back after these messages and a word from your local station. We head to the fourth quarter in Chicago. The Lakers have opened up a 75-68 lead on the Bulls in game 1 of the best of 7. Marv Albert, Mike Fratello, Ahmad Rashad, and Steve Jones. Let's go over to Steve.
All right, Marv, you may have noticed that James Worthy was hobbling a little bit more in that third quarter of play. 2 things happened. The ankle stiffened up on him. They taped it a little bit tighter, but he is fine. Those 20 points tell you that the Chicago Bulls don't know that he's hurt. Back to you.
All right, Steve. Worthy hanging in as we start the fourth quarter up front with Perkins and Divac. New backcourt. Magic Johnson will get a rest. Larry Drew and Terry Teagle have come on. The Bulls only 6 for 22 in the third quarter. 27% shooting, while the Lakers stepped it up, hitting on 9 of 16. B.J. Armstrong now matched with Larry Drew. Played briefly in the first half. Perkins lost it to Pippen and then regained. Good recovery by Perkins, and then he was hit.
The Bulls trying to make some things happen with their aggressive defense. As Phil Jackson has told us so much of the time, we just can't sit back because they're bigger, a more physical team. We've got to make it happen by being aggressive. Hands, deflections, double teams, all trying to force turnovers.
The foul called on Pippen, so that is number 4 on Scottie Pippen. Perkins posting up on Pippen. Does not want to commit number 5. Went for the block, and he got it. Backman indicating clean block. Armstrong wide open. Lakers have a 7-point lead. Through with a beautiful pass, and the foul on Pippen, and that is number 5 as Perkins hit the floor.
Larry Drew threading the needle, seeing his big guy working hard to get down the floor in transition, and then Perkins keeps his eye on it, finds the handle, and manages to get the shot up before he passes by the backboard. There's the opening. It's slight, but just on time before Jordan can get there for the steal.
Scottie Pippen with 5 personal fouls, and Sam Perkins to the free throw line. He is 2 for 2 from the line. Sam told us at the start of the season he was not comfortable with the Lakers and their system. Did not know the plays. Took a while, but now he is very comfortable. Pippen sitting down as Grant returns. Grant up front with Levingston and Perdue. Armstrong and Jordan in the backcourt.
And you knew it was going to be an adjustment period because not only did they add Perkins, but bringing Teagle in, another guy they wanted to go to down low. Everyone needed to understand how they were going to get him the ball, where were they going to get him the ball, and then what do the rest of us do when they have the ball.
Rare misses for the Lakers from the foul line. And Drew called for the foul. 1 minute gone by in the 4th quarter. Game 2 will take place here in Chicago Wednesday night. We'll be on hand starting 9 o'clock Eastern time. Game 3 at the Forum in Los Angeles next Friday. Game 4 in LA next Sunday night. Michael Jordan has 25. Lakers lead at 75-70. Mike Dunleavy looking to buy some time, providing a rest period for Magic Johnson. Here is Teagle on a quick release. Grant off the rebound. Jordan working against both Teagle and Drew. Levingston. Lakers now lead by 3.
The Lakers do an excellent job of collapsing in the lane and taking away Jordan's initial move. Then it's covering the other people that will become the biggest problem.
Worthy backing Levingston. Here's Divac. Lost it. He thought he was fouled. Armstrong. Chicago within 1. And the Lakers call for a timeout. A 20-second timeout taken by Mike Dunleavy, with Chicago reeling off 6 unanswered points. Now they changed it to a full timeout. We'll be back in a moment. Lakers now by 1 over the Bulls. 9:47 to go in this 4th quarter. It's been a superb rookie season for head coach Mike Dunleavy, although the Lakers did get off to a slow start. We talked about that with Magic Johnson. Asked, was there any point where you questioned Dunleavy's system would work?
Well, I thought it would work. It's just I knew it was going to take a while. As a matter of fact, I tell you what, who really helped me was Coach Fratello. Pulled me aside one day. And really, in all seriousness, he pulled me aside. I think we were like 2-5 or 1-4 at that particular time. And he said it's going to be all right, because I had my doubts, yeah, and I think the guys did too.
In effect, Magic Johnson says that you turned the Lakers season around. Wait a moment. What did you tell Magic?
I'm not allowed to tell you, it's a secret.
And Michael Jordan has given the Bulls a 76-75 lead. You're not allowed to tell us. You're getting paid big dollars for talking on television. Here's Perkins off the head fake. And back come the Bulls. Jordan with the pull-up. Yes! The Chicago Bulls with a 78-75 lead. They've reeled off 10 unanswered. Magic with the hook. And he will go to the foul line.
Jordan, once he gets the basketball, has a full head of steam, but then gains control of the dribble, pulls up, so he gets the good look at the basket, the good position, and then he is ready to open this thing up and wants to get everybody else involved.
However, he just committed his 4th foul, putting Magic Johnson on the foul line.
Mark, there are some things that must remain in confidence between two people. You just can't expect me to tell everyone who's watching and listening what went on between Magic and I.
So the Bulls lead by 2. Now this was what, early in the season you had a little chat with Magic?
The biggest thing that I mentioned was just that Magic showed in his eyes and in his facial expressions his concern at the time. He's their leader. They all watch him. I just said, hang in there. Don't let your face show.
This was during the 1-4, 2-5 start. Magic was sulking. He was unhappy about the system. Things were not working at the time for the Lakers.
Magic just wanted to win. That's all.
Divac. So Vlade Divac, who has had another solid performance, has tied it at 78. Divac with 14 points, just under 8 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Divac jumping out on Jordan. And the foul. It is a block charge to Worthy. Worthy trying to help out. Michael Jordan is playing with 4 fouls. Scottie Pippen picked up his 5th. He is sitting down. Lakers in good shape in terms of fouls. No one has as many as 3. Here's Byron Scott returning. Bill Jackson has Grant with Perdue and Levingston up front. Jordan and now Hodges at the guards. Here's Jordan, tough angle shot. And the Bulls get the new 24.
Chicago hanging around those offensive boards, getting themselves extra shot opportunities.
And the reach-in foul called.
Jordan backing Scott down, makes the move, and on the attempted swipe, there's the foul by Scott.
And it is ruled a non